So, have you been dealing with past mistakes and now you don't forgive yourself for them? Or have you been feeling like I'm not good enough or I don't belong? Or do you find it very challenging to be by yourself? If you find yourself dealing with any of these issues, I'm going to be sharing 5 ways to help you practice self-care and self-love. So, let's get into it. Aight? What's up, Trizzy Tribe? And welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Ty the Natural. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, 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 welcome. We are so happy you are here. And for all my OGs, you already know I love you. And thank you for pulling up every week. And just in case you are not familiar with what my channel consists of, we talk about self-acceptance, self-love, self-care, confidence, and your girl gonna be throwing in some vlogs every now and then. So, if you are into any of those topics, make sure you punch that subscribe button, okay? Join the Trizzy Tribe. We would love to have you with us. And go ahead and like the video for your girl too while you at it. Thank you, kindly, love you. Okay, so in this video, I am going to be giving you 5 ways on how you can practice self-love and self-care. Plus, we're going to be addressing those 3 issues from earlier. So, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so before we jump into the lesson, first, let me tell you why self-care and self-love are important. So, self-love is important because if you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else? As the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So, what are we doing? We can't love our neighbor if we don't love ourselves. We can't love our spouse. We can't love our significant other. We can't love our children if we don't love ourselves. So important. Self-care. Why is self-care so important? It's important because how we treat ourselves is how others are going to treat us. So keep that in mind. How you do for yourself and how you care and take care of yourself, you are showing others how to care for you. So if you treating yourself like crap, talking to yourself like crap, that's how other people are going to treat you. So remember that. Alright? Now, let's get into the 5 ways of how you can practice self-love and self-care. So number 1 is practice self-compassion. This is so important because this is something that I used to struggle with, and sometimes I still struggle with it because I don't have it all together. I'm not better than nobody else. Ty got things that she got to work on too. So let's just put that out there. Self-compassion is super important because we always need to give ourselves grace. We can be our biggest critic and we can find ourselves in situations where we can't move forward because we haven't forgiven ourselves, or we're still stuck in the state of, oh, I made these mistakes back then. We're steady looking in the back of us instead of looking in front of us. So we need to understand and remember that everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. The only person that was perfect was Jesus, and there's not another like him. So stop being so hard on yourself and understand that we all make mistakes and we grow through them. We learn through them. Mistakes is what make us into who we are. So remember to give yourself grace, give yourself compassion, and know that life is not over because you made a mistake. I've made plenty of them. And you know, there's a lot of mistakes I wish I didn't make, but hey, I can't do nothing about it now, and I can't do anything staying stuck in it. We have to keep it pushing. We have to keep moving forward and forgive ourselves. Take it one day at a time because self-forgiveness is not an easy thing. I battled it for a long time, and really just now truly accepting and forgiving myself. You know, maybe just a year and a half ago. Number 2 is set boundaries. for others and for yourself. Because not only do we need to set them for other people, but we need to set boundaries for ourselves with the negative self-talk. That's one thing you need to set a boundary for. So when you're having those thoughts of, oh, I don't belong, or oh, I'm not good enough, remove those thoughts and say, I am good enough. God made me good enough. God didn't make me no less than nobody else on this earth. I am just as good as anyone else on this planet. Because remember, just because you may feel stuck in a certain situation or you may feel stuck in life, remember this: you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't compare your life to somebody else's highlight reel or to somebody else's life, because you don't know what they did to get there. Number 3 is engage in activities that you love, that bring you joy. You know, I know a lot of people suffer from, even I did, suffer from being alone. And we tend to suffer in relationships, whether it's a friendship, whether it's an intimate relationship, because we don't want to be alone. Find things to do that you enjoy alone. Take in activities such as yoga. That's a great activity to do alone. Meditation, that's a great activity to do alone. Go on nature walks alone. You'll be surprised. You probably may enjoy it way more than you thought you did. Because I know for me, I love me a good nature walk alone. I find myself doing meditation walking, and it's absolutely a beautiful thing. You should try it. Number 4, this is one of my favorites. This is my love language, my number 1 love language. And this is speaking affirmations. And I recommend that you speak them to yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself while you're speaking this positivity. It's going to help reprogram your mind to think a certain way. It's going to encourage you. It's going to empower you. Number 5, guys, is nourish your body. And what do I mean by nourish your body? So what I mean is by staying hydrated. And let me just tell you, Ty got this one bad, okay? I'd be suffering on my water, and my husband always talking about, well, I'm over a gallon. I'd be like, well, that's so good. I really need to be like you. Because I'm telling you, baby, it'd be hard to get this water in, okay? Ty just don't be watering, okay? But don't be like Ty. But I'm working on it. Every day is a new day. And I'm not going to say that I'm not drinking it. I am drinking it. I'm working on drinking more. Because it's all about what we say out of our mouth. Words have power. So I'm working on my water intake every day. And I will get to that gallon daily. My last thing would be start implementing detoxes into your lifestyle. I'm telling you. It's life-changing. I only got to women empowerment and really speaking about self-acceptance, self-love, self-care because of the detox. If I didn't do this detox with my sis Lady He, I wouldn't have had this breakthrough. So let me just tell you, make sure you are doing a detox, because our body cannot detox all of the waste out of our body. It doesn't. Why do you think there's so much cancer going on? Because our body sits with these chemicals inside of it. These chemicals, these toxins, this waste. And you can do a detox with juicing. Buy you a juicer. Start juicing. You know? It's so important. It's so important. Those were my 5 ways to practice self-love and self-care. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below if you are still here, and welcome to the Trizzy Tribe. So that's all I have for you guys today. I truly, truly hope that this was valuable, this was helpful, and let me know in the comments which one you're going to try, which one you're going to start implementing. Let me know some things that you have started doing on your self-love, self-care journey. I would love to know. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about these things. Thank you again for watching, for listening, and I'm Ty the Natural, and I'm gonna see y'all back on the next video. Peace.